It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Birds and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Second and a yard. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he gets this up to the 42. To throw is Mayfield. This one complete right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Here's Mayfield. This is intercepted. Intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind,
Philadelphia offense back. It's Jalen Hurts.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Now he'll run it. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep for the BUCS, their speedster, Trey Palmer. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. A tight end in motion now. Right back to Irving. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. On first down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Second down throw for Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Play action. Here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Again, Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one from 52 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, a run with Irving. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now a 3rd and 2. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They go play action with Mayfield. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Baker. This one caught left side by Evans. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. We are through 1. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Evans in motion. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Throwing is Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Baker to throw. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. The handoff, it's Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking off. Second and 7. Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Pistol snap, back to Hurts. He runs with it. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. One of the tight ends in motion right. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 1st down is Mayfield. All alone, it's Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Going up top for Evans. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. give. This is Irving. On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Second and 11. This is to Goddard on the screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Man in motion is Smith. Again, Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. To the air again, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one brought in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Hurts working in the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The BUCS offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Second down throw for Mayfield. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. A pickup there of 13. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Throwing is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the 1st down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. To throw is Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hurts will try it again. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Hurts to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Hurts again. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To the air again, Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Baker Mayfield and the BUCS ready to get back to work. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here comes Otten in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Here's Irving. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll go again here with Irving. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They go play action with Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. On play action, Mayfield. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. So we get to a pressure kick And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
They motion a receiver right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
A run on 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but 1st and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on 1st down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. for the lead. Here is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, here's Irving. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Get this complete, right side to Otten. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one knocked away and incomplete. Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
On 2nd down, Hurts. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin, and that'll be a pickup of 3. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They face second down and 7. Right back to Irving. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. They need 8 as they come up for third down. On the handoff, it's Irving. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. We're all set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Hurts will try it again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.